see what's going on with finish line. Let's see what's going on with finish line. On finish line. Not at all. Let me see. New arrivals. Yeah, I can't even find him on finish line. I ain't gonna even hold you. They got some heat on finish line still though. Let me see what's. Let's see if they're available in champs. For y'all that didn't get them, I like them. Okay, they got a few sizes available on champs: 8.5, 9.5, 10, 11, 11. If you want to go get them, of course, this is online. But yeah, man, I actually grabbed mine for $5.20 because I used a gift card. I used a gift card, a rewards card from AT&T, and it was a $200 reward card. So I used that. I only came out of pocket for $5.20. So you know I had to hide them. You know what I mean? I pretty much stole them. You know what I mean? Uh, I've been into shoes for about 3 years now. Not because I was just getting into shoes, but because of a physical incarceration. I had did 15 years, and so it was hard for me to get shoes. You feel me? But let me share an image with y'all. Let me go find this image. My first day out. Let me show y'all this image of my first day out, man. This your boy's first day out, February 22nd, 2022. This me right here, man. Man on a mission. The only pair of shoes I had on my feet was the only pair of shoes. Well, I say the only pair of shoes on my feet. The shoe on my feet was the only pair of shoes I had in my name on this day. But what just happened? But y'all see me, man. Fresh ball haircut. You see them guys in the background right there. They just got out with me. We was all on the same bus, man. I see my little to go package, man. I left everything behind me. I did 15 years, man. I didn't bring nothing home with me. I didn't bring no letters home with me. I didn't bring nothing home with me, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. But I'm happy to be out. And a lot of people think I just got into shoes post incarceration, which was a big insult to me. A big insult to me. Because I've been into shoes since a teenager, since a kid. My first pair of Jordans was what they called the Taxi 12s. But back then they didn't call them all of that. They just called them the 12s, man. Them was my first pair of Jordans. And ever since I got them shoes for my big brother. My big brother actually got me those shoes. And I've been on to Jordans ever since. But really into shoes ever since, not just Jordans, but at that age I couldn't afford them. My mama couldn't afford them, so you know how it is. End up hitting the streets so I could afford some nice shoes to go to school in. Wouldn't be laughed at once I got to high school. You know, elementary, junior high school, it's all right. But once you get to high school and you ain't got no shoes on your feet, uh, it's a wrap. But yeah, so that's a little bit about that. You know, I've been into shoes. Let me go ahead and show y'all. I want to show y'all the first pair of Jordans I bought when I got out. The first pair of Jordans I bought when I got out was these bad boys right here. Yeah, I bought these, man. I actually bought the 6 rings, man, not knowing. Forgive me, shoe gang. I did not know. But so what ended up happening was I actually bought these shoes right here, and my cousin had seen me in them, and he's like, "Man, what you got on your feet?" I'm like, "Man, I got these J's on, man. What you mean I got on my feet?" He's like, "Man, cousin, don't go out with those." I'm like, "What you mean?" He said, "Man, nobody wear them type of Jordans no more. Like, you know, nobody wear them Jordans no more." I'm like, "They Jordans though. They cost 170, man. What you mean nobody wear these shoes?" Yeah, nobody wore them. So I went back to the mall. I went back. So I goes back to the mall, and I go again. I said, "Let me get another pair of Jordans." I got these bad boys right here. I got these bad boys right here. And I actually had these when they first came out as a teenager. So I really thought I was doing something. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really thought I was doing something. And I kind of was, man. I felt fresh in them, man. But then I go to a girl, little female house, and she's like, "What you got on?" I'm like, "Man, I got on some Jordans." She's like, "Man, nobody wear them no more." I'm like, "Damn, 15 years, a whole lot of shit has changed in 15 years, man." These used to be the shit when they first came out. If y'all recall, y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all in y'all 30s, when these came out, people was wearing these in the streets. Yeah, you know what I mean? But the whole shoe game has changed now. The whole shoe game has changed. It ain't what it used to be with the raffles now. I didn't know about the raffles with the draws. Didn't know about that. You know, back in the days, you just go line up in the line and get your shoes, man. But yeah, man. I'm really into these shoes though, man, as y'all can see. And I want to be talking about not just shoes, but the culture behind shoes, the status behind shoes, the way you could get teased behind shoes is crazy. Kids is crazy these days. I be hearing these kids cracking jokes against each other, and the shoes is like the first thing they attack. If you ain't got no shoes on as a kid, that's like the first thing they attack. They going after you. Don't be in the cheap shoes. The two, what would you have them? What, the 2 for 50s, 2 for 75s, the little Reebok classics. I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man. I'm trying to introduce myself, man. This is Jay Gotta, man. At you, man. But I'm gonna show y'all my first pair of Jordans, retros I actually bought after getting out after 15 years. Where they at? Let me go bring them up for y'all. Here they go. Here they go right here, man. Yeah, this is my first purchase right here, man. The Flint 13s. I didn't even know what they was. I just bought them because I 13s is actually really one of my favorite pair of Jordans. 12s, 13s, and 14s are my favorite. I ain't gonna lie to you. And so I get these. My cousin say, oh, I like them Flints. I say Flints. I said, no, these 13s. He said, no, no, that's what they call them, little cousin. He knew I was gone for so long. I ain't keeping up with the times. I don't know nothing was going on. But yeah, this is my first purchase of shoes right here. My first real retro purchase. And after that, I just went crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. I went crazy after that. You know, it's something I enjoy, man. I love having something nice on my feet. I've always loved having something nice on my feet. You gotta treat your feet, man. You gotta treat your feet. Everybody know that. So yeah, man. Some people be wondering what my 15 years of incarceration was like. And somebody asked me how does the shoes in there. I'm from California, so in California, everybody pretty much is wearing the same exact pair of shoes because you have a catalog to choose from. And they change the shoes up around like every 6 months. They give you a new pair of shoes. You know what I mean? And I was the type of person up in there. I had multiple pairs of shoes because I was really into shoes just like that, man. I was into shoes like that. And in there you have multiple pair of shoes. They take them from you. They take them from you. And so it's been times where they came and searched my cell and was like, "What shoes you want to get rid of?" And so I had to choose what shoes. And as you see, it's hard to get rid of a pair of shoes for anybody because it's gonna be hard to get that pair of shoes back. Because in order to get a new pair of shoes, you have to turn in another pair of shoes. And so it's hard to get multiple pairs of shoes in prison. But when you're a shoe head, you find a way. When you're a shoe head, you find a way, man. Sneaker head, you find a way. And I used to find my ways, man. I used to have a pair of shoes for the yard, pair of shoes to work out in, pair of shoes for the day room, pair of shoes to walk around in my cell, pair of shoes to go to chow in. You know what I mean? I was having too many pairs of shoes. I used to actually get into it with some of my cellies because I was taking up too much space in our small little areas, man. But I had to have my shoes up, man. I had to have my shoes. And it's crazy when you fighting in a small space, fighting for space in a small place, man. And your celly got 3, 4 pairs of shoes. And y'all gotta try to hide these shoes from the police. Like people don't know about that. People in prison put their shoes underneath their bed. So when the police walk by, they won't see too many pairs of shoes and want to come in the cell and take some. Because these shoes your family members is buying you. $75, $60. You know what I mean? We ain't really got no $100 pair of shoes up in the prison, man. But $75 is usually the most expensive pair of shoes. Family spent their hard-earned money on that. So you don't want them shoes to get confiscated because they get tired of buying them. They get tired of buying them. Honestly, when you a sneakerhead and you incarcerated, it's hard on your family because they got to keep up with your shoe habit. You know what I mean? They do. People don't talk about that, man. People don't talk about that about shoes and what's going on. And they actually got some Jordans in California prisons now. They got the 12s. You know what I mean? I don't know if he put any other ones up in there, but he had some grand white 12s up in there. You know what I mean? Everybody was rocking those when they came out. Everybody tried to get the J's. Them J's was selling out quarter after quarter. For the real ones, know if you know what I mean by quarter after quarter. They were selling out. But yeah, though, man, we been into the shoe stuff, man. We been into it. We gonna stay into it. I'm gonna go review the weeks and stuff like that. I might even do some let's who wearing the best contest every now and then. This is my little introduction video. This is my first time on here. Let me show y'all what that first pair of shoes look like now. These are the shoes I got out in. Show you what the things look like. Boy, them things ran down. Them things ran down, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. Them things ran down. I even retired these. I still got them, but I retired. I don't even wear them to work no more. But see, I was riding a bike when I first got out. I was walking when I first got out. So these shoes right here was getting me through the toughest of toughest times, man. I was going to work in these shoes. I was jogging in these shoes. I was riding my bike in these shoes. I was riding the bus in these shoes. You know what I mean? This was my first pair of shoes, man, and they got me through a whole lot, man, before I could actually afford to get other shoes, man. You know what I mean? That's why I hang these shoes up, man. I retired these shoes, man. And Yeah. Boy. They got me through a whole lot, these shoes right here. But if you see my backdrop, you see what these shoes got me to. Anybody could do it, man. Anybody could do it. Whether you fresh out, whether you being out on the come up or you fell off, you trying to bounce back, whatever the case may be, man, you could get to where you want in life, man, no matter what shoes you got on your feet. That's the important part. You could get to where you want to get in life with no matter what shoes you have on your feet. That's the most important part, man. This just ain't about shoes and glorifying shoes, man. This is about how we walk in these shoes too, man. What we choose to do with these shoes when we put them on our feet, man. Cause it's important. It's important, man. And but that's what those are shoes, man. I got out in. They got me through a whole lot. They got me through a whole lot. Let me see if I got any other images to share with y'all. I think that's my last image I wanted to share with y'all today. Let's go back to this first day out image. Let's go back to this first day out image. Come on, man. That's a man that put on his first pair of Air Max 270s. That was a man walking in some shoes with a mission. You see that? Y'all see that man right there? First day out, man. Free all the ones that's still incarcerated, man. And save all the ones headed towards incarceration. That's what it's about, man. This ain't about glorifying shoes like that, man. I'm just into shoes. But I'm really into other stuff too, though. Let's remove that. Let's get back to the nitty gritty, man. Let's get back to the nitty gritty, man. Let's get back to it. So, my show is going to really be about shoes and culture, hip hop, sports, things that impact the shoes, baseball players, football players, basketball players. Like, let's talk about how come Steph Curry shoes, one of the biggest faces in the NBA, but his shoes are not seen on the pavement. Is it because they're not Nikes? Is it because the people that wear his shoes are the ones that actually do hoop? You know what I mean? Like how come Steph Curry hasn't impacted the culture the way he has impacted the game? Michael Jordan impacted the game and the culture of shoes. You know what I mean? Especially the African American culture, the impoverished communities. You know what I mean? We spend half our checks on what we need, and then we spend that little bit on them J's. We gotta get them J's, man. I don't know why it's like that, but it's been like that for a long time. It's gonna remain like that. But not just J's, but Nikes though. Nikes really got the biggest impact and the biggest hold of our culture when it comes to shoes. That's my opinion. But that's my opinion. Everybody, hop in the comments, man, if you got a different opinion. If you think there's another shoe with a bigger impact on our culture than Nikes, please hop in the comments and let me know. I want to see what y'all think. Because me, I think Nikes and Jordans got the biggest hold on our culture. But yeah. What other shoes came out this week? Let me see. Let me go to my sneakers app and do a recap of what shoes came out this week. Oh, them LeBrons, Dion, ugh. Them LeBron Dion mix. Y'all seen them? Ugh. Them things still on the shelf, man. Them things still on the shelf. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I don't know why they even made that collaboration. They got them KD4 mints. Let me see. On the sneaker apps. Ooh, they only available in size 8. Only in size 8. But them was a nice pair of shoes. I stayed away from them because I can't rock that color. That mint color, I can't rock that color, man. It's hard to find something to go with that. I ain't gonna even lie to you, man. I ain't gonna front. That's why I stayed away from those. But I am a fan of the KD4s, man. I got these MVPs right here. Y'all see them. Y'all see him, man. It's a good pair of shoes right here that people sleeping on. I won't get paid for promotion, but if you want a good pair of shoes, man, that's nice, get them. And I don't get paid for promotion. I ain't going to lie to you. But I mean, oh, when did them forces come out? They had some Easter forces came out not too long ago. What day? I forgot what day they came out. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I be losing track of this stuff sometimes. But yeah, it was a good weekend shoes. Nike did good, especially with them Jordan releases. Especially with them Jordan releases, they did real good with them. Did y'all get y'all pair? Did y'all get y'all 11 lows, Brad? 11 lows? If y'all did, man, hop in the comments, man. Tell me what you think about them. Tell me what you think about them. Tag me in some posts or something. But I ain't gonna be on here too long, man, because I'm just talking about shoes for a little bit by myself. It's really just an introduction. Y'all hear the baby in the background, man. That's Daddy Duties away. Uh, and with that, I'm gonna be signing off. It's your boy Jay Got him. Thank you for tuning in to Let's Kick It. Y'all gotta excuse me, man. It's my first time doing this shit. You know what I mean? Excuse my language too. But thank y'all for joining, man. Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all chose to be here with my boy. That's what my boy Kid Zoo be saying. Y'all chose to be here.